There it comes.
Digging in the crates for something good.
Woo! It's live.
Hidden gems often misunderstood.
Harmonize.
Cause you know there's no such thing as too much. Miscellaneous important stuff.
Welcome back to the show. This week, my friends Cassie and Amy were back. And we did a little game of Would You Rather. When they heard the show I did with Matt, where we played that same game, they disagreed with every answer we had, or close to it. So I think since then they've been wanting to come on and state their case. So we revisited a couple of questions from that show, and we also have a new list of questions. Oh, and before I forget, yes, that was me, Cassie, and Amy singing along to the song at the beginning of the show. I don't know, it might be something we try in the future. If you know the lyrics, or you know some of the lyrics, come on and sing it with me, and maybe we'll do a compilation CD. Anyway, I love talking to these two and also disagreeing with everything they say so I can make the game more fun. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed too. Here it is. Okay. I'm recording.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. Okay.
Hey, whoa, language.
Your friend said he needed more language on this
language.
shit.
Isn't this rated R or whatever?
We need to make it a little more R-rated.
Explicit,
What I was going to
explicit?
say before I was interrupted,
Okay.
language
More of it.
is accepted here. So say what you want,
Okay.
whenever you want. See.
Good deal. Good fucking deal.
Hey, language is accepted here.
You just remind us every time.
This will just... Well, I have the... what is
Sorry.
it? The explicit tag, but only on episodes. I
Daisy.
can't
No.
remember
You
if I have...
add it?
Yeah, you add it before you put it up. So if you have stuff in there that maybe kids can't listen to, you say this episode was...
Well, I'm probably
explicit.
going to say fuck a few times.
Well,
so
that's
you
fine.
might-
But I
Might
think
just
I
Keep the
automatically-
E.
I think I also have it on as the... You also get the little logo for the entire show if you want it. And I think it's on there too. So
Good
listen.
call.
Explicit.
People know it gets a little crazy on here. People know.
Yep.
That's
all
not
of
true.
ICG knows.
Listen, all 20-ish of them that listen. Actually, the average has gone up, so
Oh, look at you.
Hot damn.
I'm not going to say it out loud, but it's a little bit higher. All right, I'm going to start this timer. That's just like a fun intro.
Okay.
Oh, that was
Are
all
we-
recorded?
Yeah,
Can we delete that and start over?
that's what I'm going to use.
It's-
Well,
That was...
fun. Everyone's going to love it.
that was really boring.
Love
I'm
it.
sorry.
I'll be the judge of that,
No, you won't.
and I will decide
just
if
go
it's boring. It still goes out there, so...
Yeah.
Here we are. Okay, so today, this is going to be Would You Rather again, except not with Matt this time.
Would you rather, not part 2, would you rather a new era?
Would you rather a new era? This is, so you guys, when you heard that episode with Matt, you disagreed with every answer.
Yeah, pretty much.
For what reason, I don't know. I thought you were smarter than that, but that's all right.
I can't remember all of them at this point.
There
Sorry.
are 2 that I definitely remember and I will never forget.
Okay, but I'll bring those up at the end. Don't say what they were. Don't say what they were. We'll do these
All right.
other ones first. We're going to do Would You Rather. This is a new set of questions. And unfortunately, I had to let you guys hear them beforehand.
Planning.
Yeah, but you already forgot them, didn't you?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So we have 7. We'll start with this one. You ready? Any questions?
Yeah, let's do
how
this.
this works? I think we all know how it works.
Yeah.
Would you rather this or this, right? Okay.
Easy enough.
And we'll argue our points.
Yeah. Yeah. Or we'll all agree.
Well, yeah.
Would you rather be in jail for a year or lose a year off your life?
I would say definitely jail for a year. Because, like, maybe jail's not that bad. I'm just kidding.
I mean,
Who's
I don't
watches
know.
Orange is the New Black? I mean, come on. No,
it seems like I would say jail for a year just because I would want to, like, it sounds lovely. Like, I could just read all books forever. But there's a lot of other terrible things that go along with it.
yeah, because getting out of jail can be really tough. That's the only other thing.
That
'cause,
sounds like the most. It sounds like the best part.
Well,
Getting out.
But yeah, but like you get out, but like it's hard to like get back into normal life.
Yeah, but this
Like,
is jail, not prison.
Okay, jail.
Jail, like county jail.
For a
then,
year.
Yeah,
just a
it
year.
probably isn't as bad as like prison then so I would say jail because I'm not losing maybe it's not a bad year in jail. I learn a lot.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, it might be a little dangerous.
Might change the course of your life.
But yeah, you
it
could,
could be
like,
dangerous.
You could spend that year teaching like reading books, learning things.
It's like a
doing
vacation.
yoga.
You could also spend that year reading books if you're not in jail.
But you lose that year of your life.
Yeah.
That's the either or.
No, lose
Would
a
you-
year off your life. So I imagine,
So that year's gone.
So you just get to
You either get to use that year in
just
jail
die a year
or
earlier?
it's gone.
I don't think that's what it's saying.
Yeah, you get to choose to.
No, it
either-
doesn't say the year off your life. It says a year.
So like
Yeah,
you
but-
would
Like you lose a year off your life. I hear it
Or you
as
spend that year in jail, and you keep
not
that
the same year. I don't
But you
think.
keep that year.
Yeah, you keep
Yes.
the year, but it's up.
I'm counting it definitely same year.
all right, whatever. Then I'd still
You
say.
get a year or you lose a year.
But I'm still okay. If I'm gonna live to like 116, 117, possibly 118.
You are very optimistic.
So if I'm pushing 118 and I die at
Well,
117, I'm like,
but
yeah,
let's-
all right, I lost
okay,
a year.
Let's just say you get.
But what if
till
that was your
70.
last year of your life?
I get to 70.
70, or you could get to
Die at-
71.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I die at 69, which I'd be like,
Just
sure,
for
why
the
not?
story.
Just for the story.
For the-
But see, what
When
if,
I go to
so what
heaven-
if you don't live to that old and like after you get out of jail is your last year of your life? So that you just lost a year of
Well,
only
I
year
think
left.
I believe if we're
You know what?
if we're debating this, I think we decide what the death age is because like
Well, if I was gonna live till I was old, I'd probably like be okay with doing a year in jail. Because then I wouldn't. I mean, I'd still
Also-
have a whole lot of
the
years to
story.
live.
Like, I don't know what you're talking about, Jay, because you would absolutely go to jail for the story for a year.
that's probably true.
100%.
jail but not prison.
Yeah, jail but not prison sounds fine.
But
'Cause I've-
if you're in jail that long, you go to prison. Like they don't just keep you in the county jail
No,
for.
I think you could stay there if you're like going
They
if you're
do.
in
I've been
a
watching
during
that.
trial and stuff.
I've been watching this, like,
Jail. I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
that
about on
one.
Netflix. Yeah.
and they'll
But
do, like,
if it's like not violent offenders
yeah,
or
they'll,
something.
like, stay there for...
I don't know the whole system. I mean, I only know what TV's taught me.
Well, okay. So, okay.
Uh-huh.
What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
yeah, I might do it for the story,
You would definitely do it for the story.
Oh, yeah.
but
Think of all
You'd,
the
like,
people
have a
you
hidden
would
camera
meet,
in there.
Like,
but it's not fun. Like jail for guys or prison for guys is much different than for women.
I mean,
I mean,
believe.
I don't know.
Have you ever watched any of those prison shows?
it'd probably
I've
be
been
different
watching
for me than it would
women's-
be for Cassie because
I've
I'm
been
like taller and can defend myself more.
I've been watching, like, women's prison shows. It seems terrifying. It seems like you can get
Yeah.
on people's bad side real easy.
Yeah, but a bad side for the guys is like getting stabbed in the shower or something.
Same
I
for
mean, it
women.
still
No
happens
way.
on that.
Yes,
It happened on that
for
show.
sure.
Every
yeah.
time I've seen like the women part of that show, it's like they're braiding each other's hair. and,
No,
like,
I've seen
No.
them ripping each other's hair out.
well, that doesn't seem as bad as dying.
I mean, they definitely kill each other, though. Everyone's making weapons.
I don't know. That's not how it's been portrayed before. It seems way better if you're a woman in prison.
I mean, I'm sure.
I'm not
it's
saying that I've never
less
been in prison.
Violent, maybe.
See, but that seems like a big deal.
I just would worry though about coming out from prison and like how my life would be after. Like,
Yeah.
would it be really hard living? You know, or would the outcome of my life been easier if I just shaved a year off my life and then like had
Not
an easier
done.
life? So, yeah, for that reason, I probably would say take a year off because then if I don't know how my life's going to be after jail, it could be
Mm-hmm.
really tough.
Okay, well then we're gonna get final answers here.
Oh,
Amy?
that was my final answer. Sorry.
Final answer?
Yeah, final answer. I'll take
Cassie?
a year off. I changed my
I am
mind.
going to jail for a year.
Yeah, you are. So get out of here.
What's your final answer?
I'm taking year 118 off my life.
See,
I'm going 117.
we already debated enough. I'm good.
We like have nothing to
I know. I'm
say.
like, we already debated enough on that.
All
one.
right. Which are you?
Wait, can I plug a podcast here?
Yeah.
Because great podcast, Ear Hustle. It's a podcast out of San Quentin prison, and it's incredible.
Oh.
It's very good.
Do you think they'd like to talk to me?
I'm sure they would.
No, they wouldn't.
Hit them up. They would love to talk to you.
Okay. Which are you? That was a commercial break. I'm getting paid for that. Which are you? The person that is 10 minutes late
Oh, God.
or always 20 minutes early? Who
we all
wants
know
to
what
go
Cassie
first?
is.
I would rather be the person who's 20 minutes early. But
Would you though?
I think I would, honestly, because I think it's like a constant source of stress in my life that I'm always late, but I seem to always be late.
Why are you late?
regardless.
What are you doing?
I just like underestimate how long it takes to get ready, to get out
Every
the door.
time?
Every time. Every day of my life, every single time. Even when I get up early sometimes, it doesn't matter.
You're like, I'll definitely get there
it
on
like
time now.
somehow evens out. Like,
Yeah, you're like, oh,
no.
shit.
I don't know. It's very frustrating. I would love to be 20 minutes early. I would love to. It just seems like truly not in my nature, and it's incredibly frustrating. And my parents and my brother are
Give you a hard time
opposite,
for it.
like 100% opposite. They've hated it my whole life. They've like not understood it. They're like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm like,
You're like,
"I don't.
I'm broken.
No, yeah, that's what it feels like."
What else do you want from me?
So I would say I'm not 20 minutes early to things, but I'm usually like
You're probably
10 to on time.
Yeah.
Is my range. But so if I had to choose, I'd just be earlier because like I hate being late to things.
Yeah,
So,
it's terrible.
but I'm usually like in between the 10 to on time.
That's sweet spot.
Yeah, so that's funny because let's talk about who is late today, who is on time / early.
I was
Guys.
I think 2 minutes after we're like one. I was on the elevator by like
Yeah,
2
it
o'clock.
felt on time, and we're calling
So,
it on time.
Yeah, we're calling it on time.
It was probably on time.
And 20 minutes
Cassie?
late.
I was
10 minutes.
probably
You're 10
10
minutes.
minutes
You're about
late.
10 minutes late.
Let's call it 20.
I think that just answers her question. But I was
You tried.
not 20 minutes early. I was, right on time.
Guys.
That's usually my safe zone. I don't want to be like annoyingly early.
See, that I think is like maybe part of it is I hate being early because I feel like I don't know what to do with myself. And so like I would never be early.
It's like wasted time.
Yeah.
You're like, well, what am I
I
doing
could
here?
have been fixing my makeup. I could have done that one thing that I was like, oh, I forgot to do that.
Yeah. Instead of just staring.
Yeah, sitting in a place.
Well, I am also more likely to be late than I am early.
But I feel like you're more like an on time person though too.
I'm glad that you perceive me that way because my family would not.
Yeah. Well,
It's
to
like
work
you
and
need
stuff,
to be for my brother's wedding. They were like, you need to be here by 6:45. It was like
Oh
three
my
of us.
gosh.
6:45, and then I think it was my mom that looked at me. Jay, 6:30, 6:30.
You get a different time.
Yeah, I've been given different times before
Aw.
because they expect me to be late. But
I mean, you're really on time when it comes to work and stuff though.
I try to. I'm
Like-
on time with projects.
Yeah,
That's-
and like when you have to show up for a shoot at a certain time, you're there. Like you're not.
I
You're
treat those a little bit
responsible.
different because we've also always been told like how important it is to be. You have to be on time to shoots.
Right.
I think so. It's harder to relax at work. You go, I don't know, then I'll make up for it.
Like if someone's not literally
But
waiting
even
on
at work,
you.
Yeah.
you might stroll
I
in
don't like
like
people waiting
5
on
minutes late, but you're never like super late. You're not like bringing in donuts at 9 o'clock. Or
You're so right. I'm never late enough where I feel guilty where I'm like, I better bring these people something. All right, but this article, I'm surprised I found it so fast. This has stuck with me and makes me feel better when I get down on myself about being late. The title of it is, and I guess we don't need to go into the whole thing because this sums it up. Science says people who are always late are more successful and live longer. And I'm like,
Great.
yeah, thank
Good
you.
news.
I don't need to be on time.
Good news.
how do they figure
Yeah,
that out? Like,
If you want to look that up yourself, I'm not lying.
They went to those
It's-
118-year-olds and they're like,
I know.
you
Yeah.
late or are you early?
Oh, so late. This is on Southern Living. Just
Oh, boy.
also there's a video with it. Just look up "Science says people who are always
I'm
late
so glad Southern Living is
are
covering.
more successful and
Scientific
live longer."
Main source of news, Southern Living.
We are sponsored today by Southern Living magazine.
I love the idea of you that
Like
that
having a
being
column
your
in Southern
main
Living.
news source.
It has some miscellaneous important stuff.
Like you need, to
This
get
is-
you need to get a magazine rack and just have some copies. Southern Living.
I'll put them out on the balcony in the waiting room with this article. And then I'll say, "Sorry I'm late. If you'd like to just turn to page 24 there and check out the article on lateness, I'll be in here getting ready." All right. Where were we?
Ugh, would you rather?
I think we just wrapped that one up pretty much.
All
Let's
right.
not talk about that anymore.
Okay. Someone's getting anxiety. Would you rather have one real get out of jail free card or a key that opens any door?
Like one particular door.
But the thing is,
No, any door.
The key can open any door
Any
ever.
door. Any door ever. Any door.
That seems like, why would you not choose that?
because then if you went to jail, you could just
Well, that's
open all the
true.
doors.
Well,
Wow.
That's my
I think we got
answer
the
right
answer.
there.
I think we just move on after
was-
that.
You found the perfect loophole.
I found the
Really.
loophole, man. Getting that key.
Yeah.
Unless they confiscate it from you, but
Let's just
if you
assume
can
that.
figure out a way to hide that key.
Yeah, they don't
which
know you have
there
that key.
Are
They
ways.
don't know.
There are ways. I've been watching, like I said, a women's prison.
Where'd they
show,
hide that key?
and There are ways.
I have some thoughts. One of them similar to how a guy would hide a key, maybe.
Yeah.
There are
yep.
cavities.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
Well, we know what we're doing. All of us across
All right.
the board.
I think I made that one easy.
Moving on. Would you rather know the history of every object you touched or be able to talk to animals?
That's a really hard one.
I would definitely talk to animals. It's
yeah,
like a dream.
I probably would too. That is, yeah.
I want to know what my dogs are thinking.
Yeah, maybe that is an easy one.
Yeah.
But what if you
I
could know
don't
the
know.
history of that dog?
That's true.
I don't
Or-
want to know
well-
the sad stories of my dog's past.
Not every dog has a sad story. Just the ones they're making movies about.
The history of an object. So like you touch it and
That
you
is
just
cool,
like
though.
see the entire
Yeah,
history.
you touch this table, you can see everywhere like
solve a
where
lot
the
of
wood came
mysteries
Oh
from.
my
that.
gosh, you would
You would be
definitely
like
just be a
hired by the
detective.
FBI.
Yeah.
Touch this guy in the forehead.
Yeah. Wait, but see, could you do it to humans and animals? Because
Alright.
it seems like object.
Because
maybe
that would
it's
be like a
just
thing, a non-living
Well,
thing.
Inanimate.
Let's look up the definition of object.
I'm
pretty
gonna
sure
say it
not
does not
animate.
live and breathe.
Okay.
But you could do some.
All right, here's the definition.
Mm-hmm.
A material thing that can be seen and touched.
I mean, I guess if you call yourself a material thing.
I'm made of materials, right?
Madonna would.
See, this sentence says he was dragging a large object. Now, does that mean he was dragging a body?
Well, see, when we say body though, that's like a dead body.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the
Yeah,
object.
I guess
I'm gonna
maybe.
go with inanimate.
But
Oh,
then
you're
if
saying
the
yeah?
body's dead, then it's inanimate.
Well, then, yeah, I guess you could do a dead body. I would go with that.
Well, I think we're all detectives, and we're all going to choose that.
Yeah.
Wait, what was
I'd
the other
wanna-
option?
Know the history of every object or be able to talk to animals.
Nah, I'm talking to animals.
I know. That's what I'm telling you. I'm like, I think it's cool. The touching the object thing is pretty
I-
cool, but I
Oh,
want to
yeah.
talk to my.
I hope
Dogs.
also like insects.
And
Like
just,
I would
like-
want to talk to all of it.
They could tell
Yeah.
us like what they want. Like, get out of my
Think of
effing
what
land
your
right here. This is-
podcast could be.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
sound like me talking to a dog barking. Nobody else can hear it.
That's the thing. Everyone
could
would think you're.
translate.
Oh, but if you could talk to animals,
Everyone
people
would
would think you're
think you're-
psycho and you'd be
Yeah,
in a
for
psych
sure.
ward.
He just
for
sits
sure.
there and talks to his dog on this podcast. You have to listen to it. It's fascinating.
I mean, it probably
that,
would be.
that probably would be.
It would be like the new hottest podcast. People would be like, "He's crazy," but it is
Can
interesting.
I trade my talking to animals just to have my dog talk to me? Could that be?
Well,
I think most people with a dog would do that. Like choose that.
Yeah.
no, I want every animal. I've seen Dr. Dolittle too many times. So like, I mean, I get a
Like,
sense of what it would be like, and I'm like, yeah. Oh, I'd have so many dogs.
I just don't think I could share with people that I could do this like amazing thing.
Yeah,
'Cause
it'd be
then
like a shameful.
I'd have to
thing.
hide it. Like that's the sad thing about that. is
No.
that I couldn't tell anybody. No one would believe me.
You could
Doesn't
just
matter, you
get
don't have to
into,
hide
like
it.
the pet psychic game, because that's
Yeah.
like a thing, and
Yeah.
you could. Then you'd be like the best.
make a lot of
pet
money.
psychic,
Yeah.
because you would literally be talking to them.
That's
Ah.
true, but I mean, you'd be more convincing.
So you're really. This question is: do you want to be a pet psychic or do you want to be a detective?
I mean, a detective sounds much more depressing.
Yeah, because you're probably going to be using
dealing
those
with like a
skills
bunch
for
of deaths
sad
and
things.
everything. Yeah. Talking to animals. It's
Talking
always
All right.
way
animals.
more
Yeah.
Deal.
fun.
Would you rather be married to a 10 with a bad personality or a 6 with an amazing personality?
I mean, 6 is above average, so that's not below. I feel like that's an
True.
easier. I'd rather have personality.
Yeah. Who wouldn't?
I don't want to be bored as fuck with somebody for the rest of my
Also,
life.
it's like, is there some magic where they get to stay a 10 their whole lives?
Oh, let's say yes. Let's say
like
yes.
into their 90s, they're
Yeah,
just like
absolutely. Even up
killing
to 118.
it.
Up to
Up
118.
to 118, they're just like killing it.
Yeah,
they
10.
age, but they're looking good
They're like a 10 plus.
in whatever age they are.
Yeah. And they want you so bad.
See, I think that would have to be
Yeah.
part of the deal.
Well,
is
yeah.
that they are also very much attracted to you,
Let's
no matter
assume-
what you look like.
Let's assume that both of these, if they are equally attracted to you, they are your partner. Like you roll together and you do both just like, you love each other the whole time.
I feel like,
I don't know though. Every
Personality.
conversation would be really boring.
yeah.
Well,
Well, it doesn't say that the 10 would be. Wait, what does it
There's
say?
no personality.
No personality.
no,
just
bad
like a-
personality.
Bad?
Well, that's the same.
That's awful. Why would
No, it's
anyone,
bad, not awful.
Like, why would anyone want that though? Just don't
Because
like
let's just assume that the personality is not just bad, it's awful, and they're not even a good person.
Like, they could be abusive.
Now, don't take it that
I
far.
don't
Jeez,
know.
that this
Bad
okay.
personality. seems-
personality, not like bad soul.
Well,
They're just like they're the person that doesn't get the joke.
bitch about everything.
I couldn't
Maybe
even, I
they-
couldn't even hang out with this person for like an hour.
Maybe they cheat on you all the time. So
Why?
here, so
Like,
here's
hell
my
no.
argument.
Who's choosing this?
Maybe someone who just is like this 10 wants me for whatever reason. She's terrible to me. She does all these crazy things. But then you just have sex with her. But then you also just cheat on her with like the better.
That just sounds like a terrible
That
life.
sounds terrible.
I'm trying to argue the other side.
Man, you always are. I don't think you can argue this other side. I think this is just like a clear
No,
cut.
actually, I could. I mean, it wouldn't be me, but somebody who maybe is attracted to that bad personality or doesn't care about somebody's personality, or you can definitely see that people would take that.
Maybe.
That sounds like a horrible life.
Someone who
I
is
think-
also a 10 plus, and has a terrible personality.
I
Because
think
then they're just
key
like
is,
perfect.
though, like they would have to also have a lot of money.
Yeah, good point.
What if both of them don't have money? They're just 10s.
That makes it even.
They just like, man, they walk into a room and you're like, God, how does that happen? You're amazing.
But they're
Yeah.
like jobless, penniless.
Not jobless. They're real boring. Maybe they do taxes or something. They're just nothing wrong with doing taxes. I just imagine them.
There's just no way to argue that side, I don't think.
Yes,
I don't
there
think
is.
anyone wants that.
Another 10 with a bad personality.
Maybe.
But we're not
Maybe.
that, so no.
I think everyone thinks that they want someone with an interesting personality.
I don't think. I think some people.
You think some people are like, ugh, who cares?
No, I think some people are like, who they think is interesting is not who you would think is interesting. Like
Maybe.
I'm not interested in a girl who's just like, I just want to be taken care of. But somebody else is.
Well, that's true. But I think most people think they want to be with someone who's intelligent and interesting. Most people. Majority of people.
You can fake intelligence and have a terrible personality.
That's probably true. Ugh, I don't know. I think I would definitely.
Also, why did you said
What?
you said somebody who's intelligent, like personality and intelligence are
Oh, that's true.
you could be really
Yeah,
intelligent, you
that's
could be
true.
successful, you could
So
be
wait, they said but see,
attractive.
that's why I think it's hard because it's like bad personality. Like, what does that mean?
I think it's just like maybe it's like talking to a rock.
Like they don't
But-
have personality.
Yeah, but that rock is like, it got millions of dollars and has
See,
success.
that's why I said they have to be rich.
No, but that-
and good looking.
All right, they don't have millions of dollars. They're just really good looking.
I mean, that's
They have
all
a-
they bring to the
Absolutely
table.
no,
No.
thank you. Sounds awful.
I'm just saying. You
All
were
right.
like putting.
I think after a
Please-
while he wouldn't be a 10 for you anymore, or 10 for I don't
Please
think it would
call
be a
in
10.
if your answer is the 10. Please call in.
I wouldn't choose it either, but I'm just saying I could see it. I could see it happen.
I mean, maybe. It's hard for me to imagine anyone
A
choosing
10 is like looks wise, everything you ever imagined that you didn't even think was possible.
But I feel like for me and probably a lot of people, I never really imagined what my partner would look like. I more imagined what they would be like.
All right, well, you're just making this very difficult.
All right, I'm just saying.
Also, like a good personality can turn into be really sexy. So,
Yes,
like,
so
why
true.
would you not choose that?
This is no longer fun to debate. All right,
Just shutting it down.
that's it.
Glad I could end that one on a good note.
All right, would you rather be married to a 10? Just kidding.
Good joke.
I know. Would you rather have all traffic lights you approach be green or never have to stand in line again?
See, I think this really depends on where you live. Because in Oklahoma City, I would like all traffic lights to be green.
But if you live out in the country, you don't care.
Yeah. Or like if you're in a place where you do have to wait in lines a lot.
Yeah.
Like in a busy city,
Traffic
if you're not
lights.
driving, but you have to wait in lines a lot.
Let's assume that
It's hard. It's a hard one.
it's
But
only
here's
in
the thing.
Oklahoma City. It's
If
only where you
chose
live.
Not having to wait in line, would you also get green lights? Because waiting at a stoplight is
Ooh.
waiting in a line.
Great question.
But it's like the type of line you like. Like if I'm in a store waiting in a line, I'm kind of just like, I'm up, I'm standing, like, yeah.
So
Stuff
you
to-
can't be in your car though and be in a line. That's still being in a line.
I hate stopping and going in a car where I'm like,
Like-
da-da-da, you're on the open road, you feel like the wind's blowing through your hair,
Yeah.
and then it's a stoplight.
This was me
I
on
feel like
the way
this is
here.
another loophole.
Yeah.
I feel like this is another loophole.
Amy's
I'm
whole goal is to find ways
calling-
to destroy these.
I'm calling being stopped at a stoplight a line, and so I would not have to be stopped in it if I choose never to be in line
I mean, it.
ever again.
It's not a line. It's a stoplight.
But you're like still in a line of cars.
Not
You're
necessarily.
physically that person in the line.
No, but what if you're just there by yourself? Does that make it a
There
line?
is a line that you can't cross at a stop.
We're saying line too much.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
saying line too much. All right,
I feel like that's a loophole.
fine. It'll be your loophole since this will never happen.
Okay, what's the next one?
Um,
I guess we're done with that one.
We're done with that one.
Yeah,
Okay?
You ruined it. So
I'm sorry.
with all your loopholes.
I'm trying to find the conspiracy to all these.
I think it's just some guy or girl in his apartment / basement just writing.
You guys do the
No
next one.
conspiracy.
I'm taking a bathroom break.
Oh,
All right.
Go.
Don't
It's a
take the
good
mic
one.
in there with you.
And we will wait for you to come back with your answer. We'll debate and then. All right, Amy.
okay.
Would you rather be forced to dance every time you heard music or be forced to sing along to any song you heard?
Gosh, that's really, really hard because the dancing would be really embarrassing. Like, there'd be situations where you're in a hospital or something, music's on, and you have to start dancing. People would like put you in the psych ward, or I don't know, just look at you weird.
Well,
But also the singing, if you're in the hospital too, would be weird.
yeah,
I
because
don't know.
what songs are going to be playing?
Oh, this is
Probably
tough.
some songs you shouldn't be singing when somebody's dying.
What do you think they play in the hospital? It's not a club.
You're right. Well, what if somebody in the hospital room? They're just like playing some music. They're playing whoever's in the hospital their favorite rap.
But okay, question: how loud do you have to be singing?
I'd say you have
Could
to be
you be, like-
screaming, just like
could you
belting
just
it
be
out
humming?
like you're in the an arena.
That's really awkward.
You just gotta let them have it.
I just can't dance very well, so that would never look good. I'd rather choose the singing, I guess.
Okay, let's let me put these on. Let's say you're a great dancer.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I'm in the keyboard.
Then that actually might be fun. Or if you're singing too, do you have like a really awesome voice?
Yeah, same. You're like a great dancer, great singer.
Okay. I've always wanted to sing really well though. So that would be awesome.
But you got to sing everything. You also got to scream it out.
Do I know all the lyrics automatically?
Yeah. So you're like, maybe you're at a musical. You hear it. You're in the audience at a musical. You got to stand up and just belt it out.
Along with the kids and everybody else.
The whole time. Every song.
I would never go to those situations where I would have to do that. I'd probably just stay home.
How loud you have to sing?
Yeah, I was like, you gotta sing it like you're in an arena. You're trying
Every
to
time?
you're performing.
And
okay, what about dancing?
You have
'Cause
good
that would
dance
be,
moves. You have good dance moves.
Yeah.
Could I do like a little
Yeah,
tiny shimmy? Like
you could no. You're like forget.
Full on.
You're
like,
a
you
great
have to
dancer.
dance
That's a great
all-
shimmy,
But you're a great dancer. You're like one of the best dancers.
But like if you sing, you're a good singer
yeah,
too.
you're a great singer. But you gotta
I
like
don't know.
sing.
And you gotta like dance all the way.
I feel
Yeah.
You can't just do a little toe
both are
tap.
equally embarrassing if you're
No.
like in the wrong situation.
I
Yeah,
hate
it's all about what situations
I
you might
hate
find yourself in.
all of. I don't think it matters.
Because
'cause-
music plays everywhere
it
you
does.
go.
Yeah, and I was
don't
telling
think it
Amy,
matters.
if you go to a musical or any concert or anything, and you're in the audience, you got to stand up in the audience and you got to sing the entire time.
The thing is, you
But
just wouldn't
then
go.
if
Would you also not go to a movie?
yes,
I'd just
would
watch them at home.
I would just be a recluse.
Would you also not go to a store?
I would never go anywhere. I would never go anywhere. I would become a 100% recluse.
What
Like,
about for dancing?
either way? I think these are equal to me.
You have to answer.
Equal.
That's how this
I
game
would
works.
choose-
You have to decide and tell me why.
I would choose be able to. Well, I don't know. Now I changed my mind. Okay, sing. I would just sing, because.
Hey, you're drifting away there.
Oh, sorry. I was petting my dog. Sorry, Daisy's here.
Hi, Daisy.
Hey.
We got Daisy May on the phone.
No, I would choose to sing because at least like my joints wouldn't hurt after a while, because it's like a physically taxing thing to dance all the time. And yeah, I would choose sing.
I think I would have to choose sing too, just because it takes up less
Okay.
personal space of other people. Like if you were in a supermarket and you had to either dance or sing, like I could imagine dancing becoming like a huge issue space wise. Even if
Yeah.
you go to a concert and you're like, you could sing really loud at a show, but like if you start dancing, like you're probably hitting other people.
Well,
It
you're
just
not
seems-
moshing. Like, I think you would
it
take
just
up the
seems
space that you're
dangerous.
in.
It seems like if you don't have a lot of space, or you just
Well,
like
it's
I think
like-
you change up your dance.
If you sing
You're not,
really
like,
good
mowing
and you
people
just start
down.
singing along, people might like think that's really awesome and applaud you.
But if
Whereas
you're
the dancing could be really
dancing-
awkward.
You have no respect for dancers. Wow.
I don't know, man.
Wow. I hope we don't have any dancers listening.
I feel like Jay just likes doing Would You Rather so he can argue the opposite
Because
point.
I'm pretty sure he would choose sing as well.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
what would
mean,
you choose? If you
I
had
think
to.
I really
Truly.
think dance because
Oh,
all right, let's go back
wow.
to the play or concert one. I feel like people are more annoyed by someone like singing around them.
Have you ever been near someone who's like dancing next to you? Like that is way more annoying than someone singing.
How are they dancing though?
I don't think it matters.
On you?
I think most people who are dancing in a situation like that, you're like, get away from me.
I think if I see someone dancing, I'm like, they seem like a really happy guy. Or
But
girl.
not singing.
When singing, I'm like, I'm trying to listen to myself think and I can't. Somebody's like yelling it out. I don't know. If somebody's humming, then I'm like, oh yeah.
I'll
That's
let you
fine.
guys finish arguing this one.
Where are you going now?
Taking a break.
Oh God.
Every 10 minutes there's a break. Just
All
take
right.
turns.
Quit giving us beer, and maybe we won't have to.
I will take a break next, and then no, I'm fine.
All
I'm
right.
fine because I'm a professional. Do you want? Okay.
Yeah. What's the next one?
That was it, actually.
That was the whole list?
Well, that's not the whole list. That's the ones we
Yeah,
picked.
well.
But we need to go back to the two that you remember from the whatever episode that was
Mm-hmm.
a while back.
Cheetos dust on your fingers or wet socks forever, right?
Yep.
And
I believe I chose Wet Socks Forever.
yeah, I think both you and Matt did. I don't understand.
good reason.
I don't understand this.
Tell me,
Wet socks forever?
or Cheetos Dust
All right,
Forever.
here's an argument for Cheetos dust forever. if you're in a sexy situation,
Yeah.
which one of those is going to play to your advantage? Definitely not wet socks.
Why Cheetos dust?
You could turn it into something.
I feel like you're gonna cause an infection. That's what I think.
Well, wet socks forever could also cause some problems.
I feel like you're doing less with your feet.
But also, could you ever get out of the mindset of like, my feet feel terrible?
Yeah.
How?
I think you would
You
adapt.
block it out? No.
Yeah. When I started wearing a watch again, it's very
That's
different.
different though.
But it's
than
still
wet
I'm
socks.
saying it's a feeling. It's a feeling, new feeling on my wrist.
I suppose.
Yeah.
But
Cheetos dust, you lick it off, comes right back. It's just always there.
but
Everything
could
you
put-
touch,
Here's the problem.
Everything
Here's
you touch.
The loophole. You put
Every face you
gloves
touch.
on.
Are we doing the Cheetos test?
I don't think
You
that
just
works because
put
then the debate's
gloves
over.
on.
And that's
no, it's
like,
not.
Yeah.
No, because you still have to deal with it, but you also have to wear gloves every day. So that's kind of like a thing you have to do.
Also, if you wear white gloves,
Yeah.
Well,
You're
and
gonna
like
see those
the wet
orange
socks one.
dots
Did
on
you already
your
talk
finger.
about?
no, we
how
were talking. Yeah, we were debating.
The wet socks would be terrible because you could get like fungus infections and
So
stuff.
are they actually wet, or does it just feel wet?
does it matter? Because it's all about the feeling.
No, because like she said, you could get fungus if your feet are wet.
Let's
Yeah.
Think
assume.
of your pruny feet.
All right, let's
forever.
assume you won't get fungus though, and that they just will feel
Well,
wet.
and then let's assume you won't get infected by Cheetos dust. So
Yeah, isn't there like
All
red
right.
dye in that?
Yeah.
But also, I was saying, Amy, like, think about being in a sexy situation.
Yeah, that's gross.
Cheetos-
Either way,
you
Cheetos
liked
dust
it, and
seems like you could turn it into something.
that's true. Wet socks
Wet
would be
socks,
terrible. Oh
you
my
are
god,
not turning that. You're just having
that's
to
just
like
gross.
block it out. in your
Also,
head.
wet socks will start smelling. Like
yeah, nobody's ever done
that's-
anything sex related in water. So,
But just your
or
feet.
with food.
well, I'm saying you said you can't do anything with it. I'm like, you have to find something to do with it.
No, because it's just like an uncomfortable feeling.
For the one wearing the socks, yeah. But also,
Well, I mean,
there's also nothing comfortable about having Cheetos dust on your fingers.
that's why you put gloves on.
That's not comfortable either. I'm just like,
I could get into gloves.
all right, well, you can put raincoats on your feet.
I think we're done with that.
Amy's calling it.
All right, what was the other one? What was the
Get
other?
into gloves. That was a good pull.
A dick for a nose or
Oh, no.
balls for a chin.
I don't remember what. Oh, wait.
I
What did
think
choose?
as a woman, I feel differently, but I also don't have either of those things. So it's hard for me to.
So I feel like your
Make a
your
definitive-
answer is irrelevant
Is it though?
because what are you basing it off of?
Off of how sensitive it seems that balls are.
Yeah, they
I
are.
think
That
you
would
guys
hurt so
forget-
much, right?
And also
Forget.
just like.
It's hard to forget.
But then, would you want them on your face? They would
Would
get
it be
it would
easier to
like,
get
tapped.
hurt?
It would get like there seems like there would be a lot of trauma that you're not thinking about.
There's social trauma for having
Yeah.
a dick
Well,
for a nose.
Maybe, but is it a functioning dick?
I think that was our big question. Yeah.
I think
Our
that
big question.
is the big question.
See, if that's something that you would think about, I won't because like I don't. Well,
Because yeah, you could do a lot with that.
well,
Way more than balls for a chin.
it depends on. What does it look like?
Well, that's I don't know. I can't answer that.
Yeah,
Is
that'd
it-
be
Is it like a pencil?
another question.
Well, Matt's rules were that it looks like your own, but as a woman, I can't. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's so much.
You
Oh
can't
man,
really. I think you could hide balls for a chin.
Yeah.
A beard if you're a man.
that's the benefit,
Yeah, that's very true.
and that's what I chose. So what's the
I
deal?
mean, it makes sense if you could hide it, but see, that seems like a loophole.
You were just using loopholes with gloves. You were over there getting into gloves.
That's very true.
It just seems like if they're a functioning body part, it seems obvious which I would choose.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
I
if
didn't
it's
think
like a
about the beard.
duplicate of something you already have, is it
Could
really
you
that
imagine
great?
that though? It seems
See,
great.
it'd be
I'd like
so
to try it out
socially
for a bit.
awkward though, Cassie, to have a dick for a nose that you
Yeah.
would never get to use its function.
Yeah. See,
Like, what if you
There's
got
the
really
argument.
into like disguising it or using makeup to like make it interesting?
I think if you're famous, you can get away with it because
Maybe.
the right
Right.
people are gonna be like, "That's so sexy." But like walking down the street, No.
Balls for a chin, you're gonna have to have like a dope ass beard though. I know
Yeah.
guys who can't grow a beard. So what if it was just like
Their
a
answer would be different.
scraggly beard,
Then
like
I would
barely
oh,
covering.
If that's what it was, I would choose dick for a nose.
So like very specifically, you
Yeah.
choose balls for a chin because you know you could cover it.
yeah. So the social consequences are not as great.
Well,
And then it would be a great surprise later, like, look at this.
a great surprise.
Big surprise.
On date 3, you're like,
Yeah.
hey girl.
Or just like the day that I decide to shave just for funsies.
You're like,
Yeah.
surprise.
Look at these. Another set.
I wish you were videoing so everyone could see that shimmy you just did.
Well, I hope to be videoing by next week.
Who's
maybe.
the lucky guest?
I don't know. Should I have
I feel
someone
like you should
special?
have like a board that like lists
Who's coming up?
upcoming guests.
I gotta schedule those because
Then we could write notes to them, and it could be like a whole.
questions.
Yeah. Yes.
I will keep that in mind.
Please
I need
do.
to schedule out further.
Do it. Have
This
a calendar.
is-
I want to see a calendar.
Well, I could use that chalkboard there.
Yeah. Well, there's chalkboards.
I'm gonna post pictures too. I need to
There's, like, so much
take
happening
photos
here.
of the studio. My
Yeah.
last 2
It's
things.
so dope in here.
When it's done, I will take pictures,
Good.
and then who knows? And then we'll just take off from there,
Yeah. Worldwide.
worldwide.
Oh, you guys! I saw a truck the other day that said "almost world famous." It was a company that literally said "almost world famous," and I
That's
was like,
pretty
"That
good.
is some true honesty," and I really appreciate it.
That catches your attention.
It did. I was like, "Bravo!"
Instead of saying world
Bravo.
famous when you're not, the opposite.
You're like, you know what? Not quite there,
Yeah.
but maybe one day.
It's like the guys who will have the cardboard sign saying, "Honestly, I'm just gonna buy beer or weed."
Yeah.
You know, I just appreciate the honesty.
Yeah. It's like refreshing
Yeah.
at this point.
Here, get yourself a drink. I just don't like being lied to. I guarantee they get money because of that, though.
Oh yeah. Everyone loves some honesty, man.
Does anybody have a last one idea?
For would you rather?
Do you have one that you've been
I-
thinking about for a while?
No.
You got 2 minutes.
I don't think so.
I can't think of one.
Do you want me to read you another one?
Yeah.
Make it a quick one.
All right.
2 minutes.
Let's see. Let's
We have to be
see.
decisive on this.
Yeah.
one.
Oh, this is a good one.
Okay.
Would you rather be completely insane and know that you are insane, or completely insane and believe you are sane?
I'd rather like not know. I'd rather be oblivious to it.
But isn't part of being insane not knowing?
Ah, you're just like blowing these up.
That's
I mean, it just seems like an important part where you're like, I am
It's true.
legit, and then everyone's like, no, you're not, and you're like, no, I am.
All right, here's a better one.
Okay.
Would you rather wake up as a new random person every year and have full control of them for the whole year,
Like you take over a person's life.
Yeah.
interesting.
Okay.
or once a week spend a day inside a stranger without having any control of them? But that's once a week instead of
That
once a year.
one.
Yeah?
But what
Yeah.
if they do
Just
some
to see
really
their story?
shitty
Oh, yeah.
things?
You would choose it because you don't have to. You could
Do
like
anything.
you could observe
Yeah.
the things that would make you
It's like
anxious, but
listening
you
to
wouldn't
a
have to do
podcast.
it.
I just
Yeah.
get to like view it and like experience it, but then like I have nothing to do
And
with
it's
that.
only once a week.
Also, can you
Yeah.
imagine fucking up someone's life? Like taking
Yeah.
over and then being like, oh my gosh, I like ruined. Like I would just be like,
Yeah.
I don't want that responsibility
But
on me.
would you have
That's
their
a good point.
conscious? Like would you?
I mean, I guess then you could like.
Would
step,
you?
I don't
Your
know.
brain switch to theirs though? Like, or
Seems
would you
like
have
it.
your own
That's a good question.
brain
Yeah, where
still?
does their consciousness?
Or you
Like,
just,
or do
like-
you just and you don't remember any other way?
Or is it just like you're looking through a window at?
Yeah. Because like if you take your brain with you every time, you're still essentially
It says
that person
spend
in
a
that
day
person's body.
inside a stranger. That, to me, that sounds like you're just inside looking out. Right?
Yeah, the one you're just observing.
Yeah.
Is
That's
that
a
thing?
sound? Can they hear that?
Hear it?
No, sorry. Now you guys are just ruining it. So you can't hear this, but it is the timer was going off.
So you also can't see this, but Jay has a timer, but he couldn't figure out how to work it.
Well,
so
we'll get it going. I did it for a couple episodes. It's making a comeback.
at least we can tell that we're on air.
Yeah, look at that. We're not. It's not live, but it's fun to
Fancy
plug
in
it in
here.
anyway. Okay, well that's it. Did we answer that?
I don't know.
It's fine, whatever.
That's a great way to end this episode.
Write me your answers. All right.
Everyone, please write in. I feel like you should have a PO box for this.
Oh, you know what? That's funny that you say that
my
because
God.
it was on my list of things to
To
do.
get a PO box, please get a PO box.
Yeah.
And then make a little like song for it.
For the PO box, like a little
like classic
outro
styles
thing?
like Nickelodeon used to do.
When I talk about writing in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like Stickly.
Oh, Stickly.
Oh my goodness!
Do like
I
a
haven't thought
little
about that.
little ditty with your PO box.
Maybe I could do my own Stickly, like
Please.
different character, but
Please
a little.
do.
Ah, that was great.
But make him out of Legos.
Oh, even better.
Perfect. He'll be your new mascot.
All right, it's coming. Look for it, everybody.
Look for that guy.
What was I talking about?
This clock not working.
Oh yeah,
Getting
timer's
outta
up.
here.
Getting out of here. So, do you guys feel better now that you got to answer your own?
Maybe one day we need to actually like throw down with Matt though.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like he likes to argue his point pretty well.
I think it's one of his favorite things to do.
I feel like I need to face off against him like face to face.
Yeah, y'all
One-on-one?
would be
Yeah.
fierce. I think it'd be fierce.
I would start it and then walk out and like,
Like I'll be back later.
yeah, I'm gonna go for a run. Matt, if you're listening to this,
Game on.
if you made it
It's
this
on,
far
bro.
in, yeah, get at me. We'll set it up.
PO
And-
box 552. Right in.
Not yet. But yeah, I do have some things I'm still working on the website and some social media stuff. So hopefully that'll be soon. And hopefully next week we'll do the video. I don't know who that'll be with yet, but
Man, I can't wait for the fans to see this
I
space.
know, it's so sweet.
excited.
bonkers.
It's gonna look even cooler soon enough.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
And thank
See you tomorrow.
And I'll see you at work. Okay, I know I keep saying it, but I will be adding a video component to this podcast sometime soon. I have the whole setup and everything. I know I've said it in a few episodes. I've said it to myself, and I am working on it. It's just everything's taking longer than I'd like it to. But I am moving forward. I am progressing. I still love doing this. Still love doing this every week, and I would love to talk to some more of you that have not been on this show, but listen to it. So reach out, talk to me, message me. Actually, you know what? If there's anybody who's listening to this on a regular basis outside of Oklahoma, let me know. Let me know. I want to talk to you. I just want to hear from you. But that is it for now. If you like this episode, please let me know. If you hated this episode, please let me know. And if you have any ideas for future episodes, please let me know. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you next week.